is a passing out parade at Point Cook, Victoria, where all women's Royal Australian Air Force recruits receive their initial training. These women have concluded their training and are now ready to take their places as qualified airwomen in the units of the Royal Australian Air Force.
The passing out day, they call it, is you do it in front of your relatives and friends, and unfortunately I didn't. I sat with my family because I had a shocking cold and I was too sick to march. And I was their caller, which is when to turn left, when to turn right, when to get into step, and when to salute. And I'd done all that for a month, and I couldn't do it because I was too sick.
One of the funniest experiences was not long before we graduated, and I'd gone into Melbourne and I decided to go and get my hair done, and I decided I'd colour it. And it finished up a beautiful shade of pink, which looked lovely with the navy uniform, but I didn't know quite how to hide it from the squadron officer who was coming down to talk to us. Here I was with my hair tied up in a towel to hide the fact that it had gone pink, because I didn't think she'd appreciate the fact that I turned out graduation day with pink hair.
The big day. The training officer makes a final inspection before the airwomen parade for the reviewing officer.
When we finished, when it was time for our graduation, we'd have a pass-out parade, and the RAAF band would come and play, and we'd have to march.
Led by the RAAF Central Band, the airwomen march with heads held high onto the parade ground. The reviewing officer inspects, and the airwomen prove their proficiency in the drill movements they have been taught. Marching past the reviewing officer concludes the training period at Point Cook.
They made you feel very important because there were other senior officers there, and you marched past and did all the important things that that officers do. And of course all the senior officers came around and congratulated you.
Well, at the end, during the courses at night, the girls would get together, and those that could would write up a course song. So at the end we would sing it, and ours was the Banana Boat song. But everything was different. All of them changed their, no two of them were ever the same.
And it was a couple of days before pass out and nobody had written anything, so I thought, okay, righto, we'd better write something up. So I was the one who wrote the song with a little bit of help from a few people around, and you'd choose a tune, a well-known tune, and then you'd put the words to that. I can remember it started, "We came here for our rookies, green old civvy cookies. We didn't know a corporal from a flight." And we didn't.
Following a church service and morning tea, the airwomen pose for a photograph and eagerly seek those of the training staff to carry away as mementos of their course. In high spirits, they cheer the ducks of the course and so prepare to leave Point Cook for their future careers. At other Air Force establishments to which they are sent.
After the pass-out parade, we had, that's when we were told where we were going, and a few people weren't happy with their postings and whatever, but I was posted to Point Cook, so I was very happy with staying there because I liked Point Cook.
And of course I was horrified when I found really I was going to Fairburn to be with the senior officer, Wing Officer Pickman, who was in in Canberra itself. And but she was very, very pleasant. She was a lovely lady. Used to come out and play golf. I was not a golfer at all, but she used to just ring me and say, "Shirley, it's my term, I'm coming out to play golf today." So we'd play golf and she would allow me to have one of her, I think, putting, whatever it was, and that was all I used to go around and try and hit a ball with that one club or whatever it was. But she was very, very pleasant, very lovely lady.
You get to choose in the respect of you're given 3 choices. But usually it's the one that you don't want to go to that you get posted to. But I was lucky, I wanted point cook and I got point cook.